Man United transfer news live, official Greenwood talks, Michael Olise deal. Manchester United are set for a pivotal transfer window in their modern history in the coming weeks as Ineos properly take control of football operations at Old Trafford. With a new structure expected to take place above manager Erik Ten Hag, the Red Devils are set for significant change this summer, potentially including the Dutchman. Ten Hag remains under pressure at Old Trafford, with Man United looking at several different replacement options, including Graham Potter, Roberto De Zerbi and Gareth Southgate. Off the pitch, though, there is now great hope with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos looking to oversee drastic improvement on the pitch following their arrival earlier this year. No more Ed Woodward, and hopefully a structure which can set up the club for future success. Expect many players to leave and several to come in during the upcoming summer transfer window. Our live Man United transfer blog brings you all the latest news surrounding the Red Devils, including exclusives from our own reporters as well as checking out what the other big names are saying, including the likes of Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein. There are expected to be many moves this summer with players coming and going, and the Old Trafford rumour mill is already in full swing. La Liga side open talks with Man United over Greenwood transfer. Getafe have opened talks with Manchester United regarding the possibility of another loan deal for Mason Greenwood. The striker has spent this season with the La Liga side and now the two have begun talks over the youngster staying another season. Greenwood had joined Getafe on a season-long loan on the final day of last summer's transfer window. The Spanish club is keen to extend the 22-year-old stay, reports The Athletic, but it's unclear whether Man United would be willing to accept the deal. Greenwood has made 32 appearances in all competitions so far this season, scoring 10 goals and providing 6 assists. Getafe negotiated a 20% sell-on fee as part of their original deal and are thought to be happy with Greenwood's displays. But they are not likely to want to sign the player on a permanent basis, while they feel Greenwood will be looking to play Champions League football next campaign. The Red Devils would prefer to secure a permanent move for the academy graduate but will consider a loan if no such offer is forthcoming. Greenwood's contract expires in June 2025 and this includes a one-year extension option that can be activated. The clause would be likely to be activated if Greenwood does head out on loan for an additional season, otherwise they would risk losing him on a free move. Man United had planned to try and reintegrate the forward after charges of attempted rape, assault, and controlling and coercive behaviour were dropped. Greenwood's last game for Manchester United was back in January 2022 and it's not clear whether he will ever return to the side. What did Sir Jim Ratcliffe say about Mason Greenwood's future? Earlier this year, Sir Jim Ratcliffe was questioned about Greenwood's future, to which he replied, "He's a Manchester United footballer so we are in charge of football," Ratcliffe said. So the answer is yes, we have to make decisions. It's quite clear we have to make a decision. There is no decision that's been made. He's on loan obviously, but he's not the only one. We've got one or two footballers that we have to deal with and we have to make a decision on, so we will do that. The process will be, understand the facts, not the hype, and then try and come to a fair decision on the basis of values, which is basically, is he a good guy or not, and answer, could he play sincerely for Manchester United well, and would we be comfortable with it, and would the fans be comfortable with it? Romano reveals Man United ahead in race for Chelsea, priority. Manchester United are being kept abreast of Michael Olise's situation at Crystal Palace, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed. Football Transfers exclusively revealed that Palace are braced for the former France U21 international to leave this summer, with Arsenal attacker Eddie Nketiah being lined up as a potential summer addition at Selhurst Park. Romano now says that Man United are positioning themselves to make a spectacular move for the exciting winger who has 7 goals and 4 assists in 16 Premier League matches this season. Indeed, the Football Transfer News expert hints that Erik Ten Hag's side are now ahead of Chelsea in the pursuit of the 22-year-old, whose game time this season has been limited by persistent hamstring injuries. He was close to a Chelsea move to August. Chelsea had him as a priority target. Then Crystal Palace were able to do a fantastic job to keep the player at the club, extend his contract and increase the size of his release clause, which is around £60 million, he explained on his YouTube channel. Manchester United are very well informed on the situation. They have always been very well informed about the situation. They know about the release clause, they know about the wages, the commission. He's one of the players they have on their shortlist. There is still no starting conversation to sign the player, but for sure he's one of the players they have on their list and they are very well informed on the situation. 4 in at Man United. Romano then went on to outline the Old Trafford side's summer transfer priorities, indicating that they are chasing 3, possibly 4 new additions as a minimum. Man United will be busy in the summer for many positions in the transfer window, a left-back, a centre-back and probably a new midfielder. The striker is going to be one of the priorities with Anthony Martial leaving the club in the summer, he said. Man United transfer news live, Ten Hag responds to sack talks, Maguire swap for Branthwaite. Manchester United are set for a pivotal transfer window in their modern history in the coming weeks as Ineos properly take control of football operations at Old Trafford. With a new structure expected to take place above manager Erik Ten Hag, the Red Devils are set for significant change this summer, potentially including the Dutchman. Ten Hag remains under pressure at Old Trafford, with Man United looking at several different replacement options, including Graham Potter, Roberto De Zerbi and Gareth Southgate. Off the pitch, though, there is now great hope with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos looking to oversee drastic improvement on the pitch following their arrival earlier this year. No more Ed Woodward, and hopefully a structure which can set up the club for future success. Expect many players to leave and several to come in during the upcoming summer transfer window. Our live Man United transfer blog brings you all the latest news surrounding the Red Devils, including exclusives from our own reporters as well as checking out what the other big names are saying, including the likes of Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein. There are expected to be many moves this summer with players coming and going, and the Old Trafford rumour mill is already in full swing. Oblak on the market, should United move? Pinned. Atletico Madrid have put goalkeeper Jan Oblak on the transfer market, AS reports. Man United are unlikely to move given Andre Onana is still settling at the club, but is it a deal they should consider? Should Man United sign Oblak as Onana upgrade? Ten Hag responds to sack talk. Erik Ten Hag has commented on reports suggesting he could leave Manchester United in the summer, including making a sensational return to Ajax. The fact is that I still have a contract here for another year. I signed consciously and am not a person who walks away. So, I assume that I will be at Manchester United next season, he told Voetbal Zone. Has there been any contact with Ajax? No? Why not make a return? I had a very good period at Ajax and was able to work there in a very pleasant way. It is a fascinating club, with many possibilities. I have never said anything else. Nor has anything else ever been stated. There has been a change in leadership and management of the club, also in the structure. But again, I work very well with these people. You can be assured that we talk to each other on a daily basis about next season. Man United set to use Maguire as bait to sign top Ratcliffe transfer target. Manchester United are hoping to use Harry Maguire as a bait for Everton in order to sign Jared Branthwaite this summer. Branthwaite is believed to be one of United's top targets to strengthen in defence, but Everton are desperate to retain the services of their star man and have not positioned themselves as willing sellers so far. The Toffees have put an asking price in excess of £70 million on the 21-year-old, a fee which United are reluctant to match due to their desire to invest across their entire squad in the upcoming transfer window. But the Daily Star have suggested that Maguire